Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a hidden staircase. Now what's great about this, guys, is the simple fact that this staircase is about 2 blocks wide and is extremely efficient. Now this actually was requested by a guy named Rogue Dragonite, and he gave me this movie clip which was from Captain Sparkles, and it had to deal with this king that was running away, and he showed me this hidden door entrance, this hidden staircase. But what I loved about it is the fact that it actually went down and a full set of stairs popped up instantly. I thought it was the coolest thing. So I wanted to replicate that in real form. Now check this out. The second you hit that button, you're going to notice the ground's going to come down and the stairs are going to pop up. Now this room down here, guys, you can make this whatever you want. A hidden base, a storage room. I mean, literally sky's the limit. Now with this, I wanted to create something a little more advanced. I wanted to have it so that when you look back and it closes, you don't see none of the pistons. And the cool thing is, once you hit that button, you come right back up. It stays open for a certain amount of time and it closes instantly. So it stays about a few seconds, allowing you to come out or come in, and then closes so you don't have to have the hassle of pressing the button again or forgetting to leave it open. So it adds as a great feature with this kind of build. And I want to make it so that all the redstone and pistons are as discreet as possible. Now we get to the fun part, guys. I actually show you all the redstone behind it. Kind of explain more or less how this works. Now in most designs, guys, you always see the pistons when it closes. And that's alright, but I didn't want that. I wanted to make this a step further and just cover that up with this double piston door. Now I'm going to explain all the redstone step by step because it does get a little confusing. Now I do have 2 ways to activate it, but all you have to do, guys, if you want to change that up, is make sure you hit that blue block with the torch. Now it generally has the 2 hoppers on top of it, but I'll show you later on. But that's what you really need to do to activate, open and close this entire system. Now, we are doing this on the city pack, but you know what? I decided to do the entire tutorial on the standard vanilla texture pack. See, guys? Because I really don't want you guys to get confused about anything or get thrown off. So for this video, we're going to make this all done in the standard texture. Now, it's going to be the basic materials you're going to need. You will be needing a block of your choice, some stairs, half slabs. You will need a regular piston and a sticky piston, some hoppers. You will need 1 lever, redstone dust, redstone torch, repeaters, comparators, and of course a button or any type of activation you want to use. But I will be putting things in the description as far as the total amount of materials you're going to need. So check it out. Feel free to pause at this point and have this set up, alright guys? Because that gray part is pretty much where the part that opens and closes. So I just kind of put that there as just to give you an idea how to really set this up or where you want to put it at. Now this borderline represents the part that opens the double piston door for the 2nd floor underneath. So I just put that there as a great indicator to really help you guys out. Now over here you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and add 1 piece of redstone dust there. And 2 right over here. 1, 2. Then you can put a comparator right there going outwards towards a block and 2 pieces of redstone dust right across. Then you're going to place a comparator going the opposite direction right there. Fantastic. Now at this point you're going to place a block right there and you're going to place a lever behind it and make sure you activate it and leave it on. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a repeater right there going forward and a block right in front of it. Then we're going to go right here, go straight down, and right where that part is, that white part, you're going to place a sticky piston facing downwards. And a block in front of it and a block on top of it with some redstone dust. Now, like I said, guys, that's completely optional. That right there is just to activate the system. Now, you're going to place a repeater there with some redstone dust from that point straight to the wall, and then add 2 more, a block in front of it with some redstone dust on top. And that's going to be the 2nd activation once you go down underground. Now you're going to place a block on top of that redstone dust, cutting that off, which is fine, and a block going upwards like so, and one in front of it. Then place a block there and 2 half slabs, just like that. And on this side it gets a little different. So you're going to place a half slab there, 2 more half slabs parallel, one in the front, and over here you're going to place a solid block. Okay, it's very important. But on this side, you just got to place some half slabs right across, so you don't have to worry about that. Then you're going to fill in this gap with some blocks, and you're pretty much going to create this kind of pattern. Now, you can either put some blocks right there, straight across to your parallel to the other side, or if you want to make this look a little neater, which is what I like to do, add half slabs. They're easy to make, and you get more, for your money. Now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to add some redstone dust right across and right on top on the back side and on this side as well. Then you're going to place some repeaters facing each block, and each repeater is going to be on 1 tick, meaning you don't have to tamper with it. Then place an extra half slab right there with some redstone dust and do the same thing on the other end. Then place a block right there in front of the redstone dust. And you can do that on the other end as well. Then you're going to place a redstone torch on top with a block right on top of it, and do the same thing on this side as well. And a redstone torch on top of that block, and that one as well. Fantastic. So you should have this kind of format at this point. Amazing. Now we're going to come straight down over here, guys, and we're going to place 2 blocks there, delete that, and you're going to place a torch in front of it, and 2 hoppers on top of it facing each other. Now like I was saying earlier, guys, that block with the torch, that's the block you're going to want to activate to control the entire system. Now in the hopper, guys, all you have to do is place 2 pieces of dirt. That's it, just 2 pieces of dirt, that's simple. Now, once you've done that, you're going to place a half slab right there, well, a block in front of it, then a half slab, apologize, and that's where you're going to place a comparator, okay? So place a block in front of that hopper, then a half slab right there, and you're going to place a comparator from that point going outwards, and a block right in front of it. And over here, you're going to place a block right there in front of that comparator, and add a torch on top of it, and a block on top of that torch. Alright, guys, so it's really coming together, guys. We're really getting most of it done. We got pretty much the hard part done at this point. Now, from this point, you're going to add 8 sticky pistons, just like so, in the same format. So 4 on each side. Then you're going to add your ground level, whatever block you're going to use for your ground, right on top of it. Now you're going to place a block right there and one on top at that angle. And you're going to place about 3 half slabs going right across. Then place a block in the middle, delete the one underneath. And place a redstone dust right there and a repeater right there going forward on both sections. And right away you should get an activation, but not to worry. Just leave it be at this point. Now let's start working on the other side. Now you're going to place a torch right there and a block. Well, I apologize, guys. We're going to place a block right there and a half slab right there. And a redstone dust right there, guys. Then you'll place a block on top of the redstone, one on top on each side, and delete the one in the middle. Then you're going to place a half slab right there. And from this point, place another half slab right there, and you're going to place 2 pieces of redstone dust right underneath, and a block in front of it to really block that off. Alright? Now that's where you place your torch, and that's where you place both repeaters. See, I got the torch on the wrong spot. Sorry about that. Alright, so we should have this look at this point, everyone. Fantastic. Now we're going to go over here to the side, and we're going to place a block right there with some redstone dust on top of it, and a block in front of it. Then you can place 2 half slabs right underneath, and that's where you're going to place 2 repeaters going forward. Now you're going to put that repeater right there, the first one, on 4 ticks, and you're going to leave the second one alone, and you're going to place a block in front of it. And like I said, guys, make sure you put that block in front of that redstone dust right there. Now at this point, you're going to place 2 regular pistons like so, and then 1 right there, and of course there's going to be 2 on each side. Alright, you see how that is? Now you're going to place some 2 stairs right in front of it, and there as well, and they all have to be parallel to those double pistons. Now we're going to work on the other side. Now you're going to place a half slab there with some redstone dust, a block right there with a torch right on top of it. Then place a half slab in front of it, a repeater right there on top of the half slab, and a block on top of that redstone dust, and that's going to activate all the pistons in sequence. Now you're going to place a half slab right there, and 1 in front of it, and you're going to place a block right there, and a torch right on top of it. Then make sure to place another half slab, and you're going to place 2 repeaters going forward. Now, this repeater has to be on 4 ticks, and this one has to be on 3 ticks. Okay, it's very important. And over here, just place 1 repeater going towards that block, and don't tamper with it. Okay, it has to be on 1 tick. Now, once again, we're going to place our double pistons, regular pistons, right there. 1 more on the side, and 1 more on the bottom right there. Amazing. Alright, guys, so we should have this kind of format. Now, we're almost done. Alright, we're going to place some sticky pistons right there on top of those stairs and create this exact format. So you're going to need 3 sticky pistons to create that kind of format. Then right there on that block, place a redstone torch, a block on top of it. As you can see, those repeaters are controlling that redstone torch. Then you're going to place a block right there, and a block right underneath. And that's where you're going to put your redstone dust to activate all 3 pistons. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other end. So place a block on top of that torch, and right there, place a block right there, and 1 underneath. Now you're going to place your sticky piston right there, 1 on top, and 1 on the side. And then of course, add your redstone dust right on top of that block. Amazing. Now guys, we pretty much got the whole thing pretty much done at this point. Now we're just going to add the double piston extension to really finish this up. Now of course, you're going to delete those blocks that I just deleted. That's going to be your ground level for the 2nd floor, if you want it to be. Now place a half slab right there with a repeater going forward, and do the same thing on the other end. Now at this point, you're going to add 2 sticky pistons on both sides. See? Because you want to cover up those pistons. You don't want to see that when it's closed, you know? So add your blocks of choice. And at this point, you want to start covering up the walls and pretty much decorating the whole design to your style. Let's extend this over here. Now guys, like I was saying earlier, that redstone dust there, that's going to be the activation for the entire system. Now you place a block there with a button on top, and what that will do is it's going to activate the comparator timer we just made. Now right over here, that block with the piston underneath, if you got a block there and a button on top, that's also going to activate that same comparator timer, which is going to extend the signal to the entire system for a certain amount of time until it wears out. But if you don't want to put that button there, that's completely fine, guys. Just make sure that when you go down underneath, you activate this block right there, which is right underneath this hopper timer. See that? All you have to do is activate that block to open and close the entire system. So you can pretty much set your button up any way you like. And once you've done that, guys, you could decorate it to your likings and to whatever you want it to do. I mean, either a house, a building, sky's the limit. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you could please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.